Hello, and welcome to the channel. This is a place for calm, interesting podcasts without unnecessary noise or distractions. You can listen to these episodes while traveling, working, or simply when you want to relax and let your mind wander. In each episode, we explore fascinating topics, real stories, and questions that make you see the world a little differently. In today's episode, we'll take a closer look at one of the most famous mysteries of the ocean, the Bermuda Triangle, and examine what science and history really tell us about it. Let's begin. For decades, the Bermuda Triangle has been described as one of the most mysterious places on Earth. Stories of ships disappearing without distress calls, aircraft vanishing from radar, and crews never being found have shaped its global reputation. But when these events are examined through science, history, and data, a very different picture begins to emerge. Rather than a supernatural danger zone, the Bermuda Triangle appears to be a region where natural conditions, heavy traffic, and human limitations intersect. To understand how this myth was created, we must first understand what the Bermuda Triangle actually is. The Bermuda Triangle is not an officially recognized geographic area. It has no fixed borders and does not appear on nautical or aviation maps. The term is commonly used to describe a region of the western North Atlantic Ocean, roughly between Florida, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico. This area includes some of the busiest shipping lanes and flight paths in the world. Every day, commercial ships, cargo vessels, and passenger aircraft pass through it without incident. The idea that this region is uniquely dangerous does not come from navigation authorities or scientific organizations. Instead, it comes primarily from media narratives. For most of maritime history, the Bermuda Triangle was not considered mysterious at all. The legend began to take shape in the mid-20th century, when newspapers and authors started highlighting unusual disappearances. These stories often focused on the unknown aspects of incidents, while ignoring environmental and human factors. Over time, repetition turned speculation into belief. One particular event played a crucial role in establishing this reputation. That event became known as Flight 19. In December 1945, 5 U.S. Navy aircraft known as TBM Avenger torpedo bombers took off from a base in Florida. The mission, called Flight 19, was a routine training exercise designed to teach navigation over open water. At the beginning of the flight, conditions were considered acceptable. The pilots were trained, although some had limited experience in that specific region. During the mission, the flight leader reported that his compass was malfunctioning. Soon after, several pilots expressed confusion about their position. Historical records suggest that the leader mistakenly believed the group was flying over the Florida Keys. In reality, they were likely heading east, farther into the Atlantic Ocean. Based on this incorrect assumption, the leader ordered course changes that unintentionally moved the aircraft even farther from land. As daylight faded and fuel supplies decreased, radio communication became weaker and more fragmented. Eventually, all contact was lost. Despite extensive search operations, the aircraft were never recovered. Later that same day, a search and rescue aircraft was dispatched to locate the missing squadron. That plane also failed to return. This detail is often presented as further evidence of mystery. However, later investigations suggest the rescue aircraft likely suffered an in-flight fuel explosion. At the time, this was a known risk associated with the aircraft's design. This explanation requires no supernatural assumptions. Several natural and environmental factors make this region challenging for navigation. The western Atlantic is known for rapidly changing weather. Storms and squalls can form quickly and intensify with little warning. Before satellite forecasting, pilots and ship crews often had no advance notice of severe conditions. Another major factor is the Gulf Stream, one of the strongest ocean currents in the world. It can transport debris far from the original accident site, complicating search and recovery efforts. Navigation technology also played a significant role. Before modern GPS systems, pilots relied on magnetic compasses and dead reckoning. Over open ocean, with few visual references, even small errors could accumulate rapidly. Contrary to popular claims, magnetic variation in this region is not unique. Similar variations occur in many parts of the world and are well understood by science. When analyzed statistically, the number of shipwrecks and aircraft losses in the Bermuda Triangle is not higher than in other regions with comparable traffic density. Marine insurers and aviation authorities do not classify the area as unusually dangerous. It is not excluded from standard navigation routes. Commercial ships and passenger flights continue to pass through this region daily without incident. Many incidents attributed to the Bermuda Triangle were later found to be inaccurately reported, exaggerated, or unrelated to the region entirely. In some cases, ships were lost during storms far outside the supposed triangle, but were later included in popular accounts. Selective storytelling rather than objective analysis played a key role in shaping the myth. When examined scientifically, the Bermuda Triangle does not require supernatural explanations. Most incidents can be explained by environmental conditions, navigational limitations, human decision-making, and the technology available at the time. The true story of the Bermuda Triangle is not about mystery. It is about how uncertainty, repetition, and storytelling can transform ordinary accidents into global legends. Thank you for listening and spending this time with us. If you enjoyed this episode, consider subscribing to the channel. It helps these stories continue and reach more listeners. We'd also love to hear from you. In the comments, let us know which topic you'd like to hear next. You can choose between two ideas for the next episode: the real science behind near-death experiences, or the psychology of isolation and how it changes the human mind. Leave your choice in the comments, and we'll see you in the next story.